opulence.
We're actually sitting in one of the stables.
We're Matt and Nat, a part-time, non-remote travel couple based out of Nashville, Tennessee.
In 2021, we visited all 50 U.S. states. 2022 took our adventures abroad. Now we've set out on a journey to see as many of the 1,000 places to see before you die. Well, before we die.
In our last video, we were in Savannah, Georgia, where we explored the historic district on the Old Town Trolley.
Took a step back in time at the Prohibition Museum and Speakeasy.
And enjoyed a beautiful sunset happy hour overlooking the Savannah River.
This week, we're in Asheville, North Carolina. Welcome to Asheville!
Today we're exploring the largest private home in America, the Biltmore Estate. Built in 1889 to 95, the Biltmore has over 175,000 square feet of living space and sits on over 8,000 acres.
Along with the house, the property also has a winery, 3 hotels, over a dozen restaurants, nearly 22 miles of hiking trails, and a whole lot more. And today we're going to be experiencing as much of it as we possibly can.
And if you're looking for help in planning your trip to the Biltmore, check out our blog with the top 10 things you need to know before visiting the Biltmore. We'll put the link down in the description.
Also, if you need recommendations for things to do in Asheville other than the Biltmore, check out our One Day in Asheville vlog. We'll link it right above.
Now, Matt and I are in the market for our second home, so let's go take a tour. Just kidding, we can't even afford one. So we just found out that George Vanderbilt built this and moved in when he was 32 years old.
Without a wife. I told Natalie that's why he had money to build a house like this.
The library's beyond my favorite. I would live there.
How many thousands of books did they say there were?
I don't even remember.
There's a lot.
Oh my gosh, it was beautiful.
While the library was Natalie's favorite part of the house so far, this back porch area is my favorite part.
How epic is this swimming pool?
Unfortunately, it leaks now, so they can't actually fill it up.
But it is so cool.
Pretty epic.
So we just finished with the house tour and it was absolutely spectacular.
Oh, yes. Highly recommend. It took us just shy of 2 hours to get through the house.
Yeah.
I think we've heard that some people can do it in an hour, but not us. We made
No,
sure
we
to
took
take our sweet time.
I mean, the attention to detail, the opulence.
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted to live there, if I'm being
it
honest.
was absolutely incredible. And the fact that we just booked the normal base tour, you can do specialty tours and all that, but on our tour, you only get to see like a third of the house. We were talking to one of the guides, and she was saying even on the specialty tours, if you took every one of them, you would never get to see the whole house. It's just so massive. I mean, it's honestly one of those things you can't really even explain until you step into those front doors and you're like, somebody lived here.
You would 1000% get lost, and I can't wait to book every single specialty tour they offer because I want to see every little nook and cranny of this place. It's absolutely amazing.
And if you do want to book a tour, speaking of, we'll put a link down in the description so you can go check that out. There's tons of cool tours offered, and there's different exhibits benefits depending on the season when you're coming. You cannot miss this place if you come to Asheville.
No, and we're not done.
No,
That's the best part.
The house is just part of the experience. Many people come, like in the past we've come and only done the house, not really realizing how much else there is to do.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna go try to fit in some of that other stuff.
So let's go check out the stables and maybe eat a little bit of lunch.
Sounds good to me. Made our way to the Stable Cafe, which is actually located, if you couldn't guess by the name, in the old horse stables. And back behind me up above is the old hayloft. And we're actually sitting in one of the stables. They've turned all the stables into booths now. It's actually a cooler experience than we even originally thought. So we haven't tried the food yet, but just the atmosphere alone is worth at least checking out.
I mean, the fact that we're eating in a place that a horse pooped, pretty cool. I've never done that before. Never done that before.
Those horses were probably worth more than our lives put together, but you know.
Probably true. But I'm pretty excited about it. I ordered the beef bourguignon.
And I got the meatloaf per our waiter's suggestion. Ooh, meatloaf. Super tender, super moist, but then like the barbecue sauce that they have on top, that's really good. I haven't had meatloaf and I couldn't tell you the last time, but this one has a nice crisp on the outside where it looks like it's been grilled or charred a bit. It is definitely a winner in my book.
Should I try the beef bourguignon first? Yes. Am I going to? No. I'm gonna try the mashed potatoes. Oh my gosh, have you had those? So good, so creamy, and there's actually so much flavor, right? Oh my gosh.
But then there's also chunks of potatoes in the mashed potato too.
Now this is a more expensive lunch, for us at least. I think mine was $24 and Matt's was $24, but honestly, I'm loving it. I think it's worth every single penny. All right, so on that note, I'm gonna scarf this down in a ladylike way. Oh my gosh, so good. So obviously I hated my meal since I ate every single last little crumb. It was honestly phenomenal.
This place was beyond a pleasant surprise. I just thought since it was on property and more of a touristy thing, we were gonna be underwhelmed by the food and it was gonna be more about the ambiance and the history of the building it's in, but that's absolutely not the case. The chef has done an excellent job of combining rustic with elegance in these dishes. So good, you gotta come check this place out.
Same, now let's go shopping. Now what I want is like a set of these. Spring, winter, fall.
Guys, we got postcards for our patrons, but better yet, we're getting to hang out with some of our patrons.
Guys, so excited!
Meet Stacy and Ernie. They are incredible people. We're so happy to get to meet up with them. If you want to become a patron, check out the link down in the description. We would love to have you in the family.
The community is amazing. Like, I mean...
and you get to know these guys, and they're awesome.
Yeah. And we're gonna have dinner with them later, which I'm really excited about. That's not gonna be on camera though, so... So we're here in the garden. Now we're not here during like the full bloom season, but things are starting to bloom.
It smells heavenly. I wish you could smell it here.
It really does. So obviously if you're here in the spring, you have to make it to the gardens. Yep. But even if you come in the winter time, the conservatory is beautiful year round.
So we are quite pleasantly surprised because like we said, we're here probably about a month before the peak season for the gardens, but there are tons of tulips blooming and it is spectacular.
Oh my gosh, it smells so good. This conservatory is amazing.
Yes, it is.
My favorite part is the library, then this.
It's kind of like a maze, honestly. I think we've gotten lost a couple times already.
And there are flowers that I've never seen before. Amazing. So for those of you who don't know, I call Matt a botanist because he knows a lot of plant names. It's very impressive.
Only because my mom taught me growing up. Thanks,
but,
Mom.
but highly recommend the conservatory.
It really is beautiful. So if you're here, definitely make the time to come check out the conservatory. Totally worth it. Now we're headed to another part of the property that we're gonna have to get in our car to go to. We were told it's gonna take 30 to 40 minutes to get there.
Yeah, it's only 5 miles,
Yeah.
so.
We'll let you know if that's true or not once we get there, but it's called Antler Hill Village.
Let's go. So instead of the 45 minutes that they said it might take, it only took us 15, which was great.
Given we are here in the off season during the middle of the week, so if you're traveling here during peak season on a weekend, definitely allow for that 40 to 45 minutes just in case. But we've made it to the winery, which is back here behind us. Every ticket here to the Biltmore comes with a complimentary wine tasting, but you have to make reservations, which we did this morning. So let's go taste some wine.
If you guys like videos like this, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up.
As you heard in the intro of this video, we're on a journey to see as many of the 1,000 places to see before you die, before we die,
Yeah.
just like the Biltmore. So if you'd like to follow along on that journey, please hit that subscribe button. It would mean the world to us.
And it's free. Look at me, man. I'm so embarrassing. So we aren't really wine drinkers, so we'll see how this goes. But if it's free, it's for me.
Anything you'd like, I'll happily pour.
Do we look like we know what we're doing?
Because we don't. I'm a sommelier.
I'm wafting in the scent. It's very floral.
What we get? We got the Masterpiece Collection white wine. Let's give it a try. It's actually really good.
I actually like it.
That's good.
It's shocking.
I can see it is very floral. I like it a lot.
Very
Are we becoming wine people? Right in front of your very eyes? We're very cultured.
We're
you
very
know?
fancy now. So I got the Muscat.
And I got the Reserve Chardonnay.
This is delish. It's a lot more citrusy than I've ever had a wine.
I really like this.
That one's dry. I don't know if I'm
It's
gonna
not
like
too,
it.
I mean, I did go backwards. We're supposed to work our way down the list, but I did go backwards on this one. But I still like it. You don't like that one?
Ugh. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one.
That one is very sweet and very citrusy.
I love it. Muscat.
Especially compared to this Chardonnay.
I know. That's why it made me make a face.
What's that one? Your
This
first
is my
one?
first one. I'm trying to chug it. I didn't realize we had to go quick. Okay, I'm going. Cheers. This is so much fun. And it's complimentary. Okay, we're gonna taste 5 of these. This is gonna be a little too long. So we'll get back to you in a little bit. He's amazing. That's a beautiful one. Matt is literally just trying the most expensive ones.
Get my bang for buck.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Very enjoyable experience.
Yeah, and Herb, if you ever get him, he was amazing.
Yeah, super sweet.
So if you can't get a reservation for the wine tasting, they do have a wine bar here that looks really nice.
Yes, it won't be free, but it'll be just as delicious. And it looks really cool. They got some cool little seats outside. It's nice weather today, so check that out.
The Biltmore has 44 or 45 different wines,
Yeah.
so they change out the tasting menu. So anytime you come, just try different ones. Now on for something even more sweet. So this mammoth thing is a double scoop. So big.
And we got their original Biltmore vanilla, which is based off their original recipe from
1913.
Yes, they said they don't make it anymore. They have Hershey's make it for them, but it's still based off of that original recipe.
Yeah, you can't get this anywhere off the estate.
No. And then I got some moose tracks because, you know, who doesn't like a little fudge and vanilla together? So
Let's try it. It's good vanilla.
is it? Mm-hmm. Just basic vanilla.
But it's good.
That is a good vanilla.
So we're eating it from the Creamery. This used to be the dairy. So the tunnel that we walked through to get to the winery was actually used by the Creamery way back in the day.
Yeah, it was used to cool milk, but now it's used to store wines and champagnes. So
Wine and ice cream?
hitting the spot.
Yeah. This little Antler village is actually super cute.
Like we said earlier, we're here off season, midweek, so we kind of feel like we have the place to ourselves a little bit.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah, it is really nice, but I can imagine that this place gets crazy busy during the on season. All right, we're gonna go finish our ice cream now. I think we're gonna head back over to the Biltmore house and see if we can catch a decent sunset, although it's not looking very promising right now.
Yeah, but
we're not gonna give up on it.
nope. So let's hope for the best. The sunset that we were hoping for.
Definitely not, but it was still an incredible day here. We had so much fun, and we spent all day here and still didn't get to do everything that we wanted. So we can definitely see why they recommend getting the 2-day pass if you want to experience everything that the Biltmore Estate offers.
We can't wait to come back and do all of the other tours, but we highly recommend this.
Yeah, but that's going to end our day and our time here at the Biltmore Estate. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and check out our blog for more tips for planning your visit. But be sure to tune in to the next video where we'll be checking off another one of the 1,000 places to see before you die.
We'll see you then. Action.
All right, we got this. Give me action again.
Action.
Sweet.
Action.
Try again, I wasn't ready.
Man. All right, so it actually took us like, you have to help me out. Okay. You licked it. It's still look how many there are. No, it's okay. Just leave it. Stupid. Okay. Do your best model walk. Is that it? That's it?
Runway.
I didn't hear action. Did you say action?
Action.
What was that? Is that you?
No.
You gonna try your moose tracks first?
I guess so. My spoon was already in it.
Cheers.